All right, questions for Sam? Raise your hand. Start with Damien.
Sam, I know a lot of your teammates are probably looking on film and seeing what Diego Pavia can do. You got a chance to play him last year when I believe Middle hosted New Mexico State, if I'm not mistaken. You got a chance to see him in person. What do you think of Pavia and what he can do and what he brings to an offense?
Correct. A lot of people don't know this, but this is actually my second time playing him. I actually played him in JUCO, and he's one hell of a athlete, one good quarterback, and he does a great job extending plays. And he's really good. He doesn't mind running the ball and getting extra yards, and he's physical and he's tough and he's a really good player. But honestly, it's kind of good getting to see him play him again and know what to expect from him. So I guess that was really just a good thing to see and be able to help my team understand it and learn about him.
How much did he grow from seeing JUCO to last year?
Big time talent. He was able to take his team to, I want to say, the Conference USA Championship. So that should definitely say a lot about the kind of player that he is. And then also, that he just transferred to Vanderbilt. So now he's a starting quarterback. So that definitely says a lot about him. That should tell you everything that you need to know about him.
Andy.
It sounds like you will have one of the green dots on your helmet for the communication on the sidelines. What is that like, being able to talk with coaches between plays? How big of a difference is that?
Well, obviously, I can't talk on there, but my coach, he's able to, give me the play calls. It helps me, helps me figure out the formation and not have to look to the sideline. Get the call faster and be able to, relay that message to my teammates. So it's very effective, and it's going to help me, play even faster.
Is it something you have to get used to? What is it? Was it like when they first put it in?
Not at all. We worked on it all summer camp, and it was really, really helpful. Got to learn it a little bit, but obviously, going into the game, I'm not really sure how loud it'll be, but it'll be a learning experience also for the first game. But it's good for me.
When we talked to Kyron about the offensive side, he said sometimes he just needs Tyler Bowen to stop talking so he can get the play out. What is Chris Marv like when he's talking to you through the headset?
I wouldn't say he's usually fast getting out the call, but sometimes I have trouble hearing. But overall, if I don't get the call, J.K. beside me, he normally is getting the call from the sideline, so that's a big help. So as long as we get the call, we're good.
Sam, is that one thing where it just kind of lets you focus a little bit of what the defense is doing, where you don't you can kind of focus and just hear it? Is that kind of what helps you?
Yeah, that's pretty much how it is. Like if I can see the formation, see what the offense is coming out in, then I'm able to figure out what they're probably about to do, and then like I said, once I get the call, I'm able to get the D line and the back seven lined up and executing the call. You know what I'm saying?
What has impressed you about a guy like Quentin Reddish? He's the only freshman in the two deep. As somebody who's been a freshman before, to have the opportunity to potentially play and contribute to your team, what does that say about what he's done as soon as he's gotten here?
Quentin Reddish has had a really good fall camp, and he's earned every guy's trust on that defense. And if we trust him, he can play for us any Saturday, and that just says a lot about what he's done. He's mature. I usually talk to him here and there, but he's a really good player, and I can't wait to see what he does this season.
What kind of challenges, Damien asked you about Pavia, when you look at this Vanderbilt offense, what sticks out to you on film? And, Coach Pry mentioned that, when so many coaches come in from different places that you kind of have to piece together film from a bunch of places. It's been hard trying to, I guess, get a sense of it?
No doubt at all. Like I said, I've seen him play twice in my career, but the things that stands out the most is his ability to extend plays. If he doesn't have a look, he's gonna scramble. So it's our job to keep him contained and apply a lot of pressure on him. So I would say that's the biggest thing. And like I said, he's not afraid. He's not afraid of any contact. He's willing to do whatever it is for his team to win.
Back of the room, Mary.
I feel like it's finally week one. It's been a long time coming, and I know you guys are excited to finally, hit and play against other people versus yourselves. Do you feel like the atmosphere has changed among the team? Like, are y'all more excited this week knowing that it's week one?
Absolutely. We've been butting heads all fall camp, and we're just ready to play someone else. So it's kind of like, we get to play football, first week, one game at a time, and we're ready to go.
Hey, Sam, hope your first couple of days of class have been going good. We talked with you a couple practices ago, and you mentioned after doing some self-reflection in the spring, you thought maybe you didn't have the best fall camp. You watched the film, you reevaluated, thought you had a better camp than you initially thought. But for now, recently being named a captain, what does it mean for your teammates to show that they had that trust in you and bringing that mindset just stepping on campus?
I was telling someone this the other day. It's such an honor to be able to represent my football team, and it means the world to me. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that they respect me. Like I said, I was telling the coach I haven't even been here a full year yet, and to see the guys watch me and me be able to set an example for them, that just says a lot. So I accept the challenge, and I want to do everything in my power to lead these guys on and off the field.
That first time you played Pavia, was that the 2021 National Junior College semifinal game?
That is correct. That's correct.
I just wanted to check on that. And then linebacker core, it looks like you and Jaden Keller are going to be starting there inside. What have you seen out of Keller's growth this camp, and how much strides he's made since the spring, and how confident he is playing out there at will?
For sure. Jaden Keller is, for one, he's so confident, and also he knows what's going on around him, whether that's up front or behind. But he knows exactly what to do. I know sometimes if I need to know what's going on, if I'm not really sure about something, I'll pull him to the side and ask him what could I have done better, or what needs to be fixed. But he's had a great fall camp. Everyone respects him. He knows what's going on, and he's ready to go.
You played at Middle Tennessee. You're probably familiar a little bit with the area that you're going to be there this weekend. Anything special about just kind of going back there to Nashville?
Not at all. It's good to go back and be back in that same area, but nothing crazy. Like I said, at the end of the day, we're just taking one game at a time, and I'm ready to go.
He asked you about Jaden. As somebody who has come in as a transfer, what was was there any biggest challenge to kind of earning the guys' respect in that room? I mean, when you're a guy coming in, did you carry yourself a certain way, to kind of gain their respect, and to be named a captain? Does you feel like hard work kind of pays off in that aspect?
For sure. Honestly, like I said, being that guy that's been all over the place, went JUCO, went to Middle Tennessee last year, and now I'm here. I've been able to learn what it means, go in and keep your head down and earn everyone's respect. So that was the biggest thing for me. Just keep your head down, keep learning, be hungry, stay humble, and everything else worked out for itself.
Sam, good to see you. David asked, guy who played in Middle Tennessee last year, and it's kind of a pseudo homecoming for you. Do you have any family, friends that are going to be in Nashville this weekend you're excited to see?
Yes, sir. That's probably one of the closest games for all my family to make. It's only 6 hours from Mississippi, so that'll be good for me to play in front of my family. But most of my family will be there, and they'll be there supporting.
This team opened up last year here against Old Dominion, but you opened up last year also on the road at an SEC team. Now, Alabama and Vanderbilt are two very different programs, obviously, but what was that, experience like, and how can you use that perspective to help these guys get ready to open the season on the road, which is a challenging thing to do at an SEC opponent?
That is a really good question. But anytime you get to play against one of the best teams in college football, and you end up not necessarily doing good, but getting a feel of what it's like, I feel like you can play anywhere. Like I said, and that was with the great Nick Saban, one of the greatest coaches in college football. So that definitely gave me an experience of what it's like to play against an SEC team. Then just learn. Now I'm here at Tech, and I know what it's like to play against an SEC team against Vanderbilt.
What has impressed you about the defensive line? Coach Price said that they've had the recipe to be really good. It obviously comes down to execution, but as somebody who's standing behind them, what do you see from them?
Honestly, up front, that's where it starts at. Guys like APR, Aeneas, KG, Kamari Copeland, Cole Nelson, Burgos. That's where it all starts at. So we're counting on them. Like I said, it's on me to get them set up, during each play, and let them go to work. But honestly, we're counting on them, and we believe in them, and we're ready to go.
Let's go out to Zoom. Any questions on Zoom?
Any final questions for Sam on Zoom? All right, Travis.
Thanks, Andy.
Thank y'all so much.
Appreciate it.